Alright guys, so I would say it's time to say goodbye to Seer in Apex because Respawn has announced for certain now, like it's official, that Seer is going to be getting nerfed next week in this game. They also announced that a Prowler nerf is coming today, a L-Star nerf is coming today as well, and they also made some bug fixes and stuff to Seer's abilities in game. Now let's talk about the Prowler and the L-Star first, right? Because those changes are coming today. Respawn is going to be nerfing the Prowler and basically reducing the damage per shot by 1 damage. So the Prowler does 5 bullets in each burst, right? So basically you're going to be doing 5 less damage per burst now, which I think is a very significant change and it should impact this gun a lot. The Prowler no longer will be as insane as it is right now in this game. Respawn is also going to be addressing the L-Star by basically increasing the time it takes to ADS in game, which to me is a good change. The L-Star is also really good. I wouldn't say it's OP, it's just very strong, right? So that's the changes that Respawn are making today with those weapons. Talking about Seer now, because the gameplay you guys are watching in the background was actually a very insane gameplay. I'm watching this gameplay live as you guys are watching it too, and just you guys are going to enjoy this gameplay a lot. Lots of hectic Seer plays. We got the dub, but I want you guys to wait until the end of the video to actually see how I managed to get this dub, because trust me, it was insane, it was entertaining. My teammate died like halfway through the game, but he managed to stay and just watch me clutch up this game for us. So it was a very insane game to play, and as I said, you guys will have a lot of fun watching it as well. And of course, we're using Seer in this gameplay, his abilities, and just showing how insane he is right now. So Respawn is nerfing Seer, guys. As we know from Respawn's like history, I would say, of nerfing legends in this game, we have Horizon to go off of, we have Pathfinder to go off of, and we have Wraith's big nerf as well to go off of a while ago. So let's start things off with Pathfinder, because he was the first legend, if I could remember, to really get destroyed by Respawn. Pathfinder back, I would say up until season 4, season 5, he was insane. His movements was insane. He was the only recon legend that could basically scan the rings and like give your team, well, scan the beacon I should say, and give your teammates the next ring position. By the way, take a look at this outplay right here. Like Wraith really had no reason to lose that gunfight. That was the flatline is insane. The flatline is crazy. But anyway, as I was saying about Pathfinder, right? Respawn kind of destroyed Pathfinder back when they gave him that big nerf, because he was really strong. His win rate was really high as well. The exact same thing can be said for Horizon, because in season 9 Respawn gave Horizon a very big nerf and obviously buffed her again in season 10. So I'm really interested to see what Respawn is going to do to Seer. Look at the flatline just going insane again, guys. Like this team, just look at this, yeah, that team just got destroyed. That team, honestly, I felt so good after this gunfight because they had no reason to lose that gunfight. I was just a superior player in that whole engagement. So yeah, I'm really interested to see how Respawn is going to nerf Seer. They're going to remove the flashing effect first of all from his tactical, which I think is a very good idea, because this tactical basically damages the enemy. It gives you so much information on them, like their health bars. It shows you exactly where they are. It also flashes them, guys, which is insane. And it interrupts them from doing anything. So it definitely needs to get toned down a bit. And removing the flash is a first step in the right direction, I would say. But I just don't want to respond to make Seer useless, you know? Because the community right now is all up in arms about Seer being way too strong, which I agree with. He is way too strong. As you guys can clearly see by this gameplay right now, I'm still alive. But I just don't want to respond to make him useless and completely ineffective, because I still think that Seer is a very fun legend to use. He has a place in Apex now. I feel like if you introduce this character, you have obviously, you know, given him a place in the game, because people kind of now, you know, have formed a bond with his playstyle and stuff. So I hope Respawn doesn't make him just completely trash, useless, and, you know, he just drops down to the bottom of the pick rate, because I want him to still be good, and I just don't want him to be completely trash, as I said. No, that's all fun, like that's all good to see, but as I said, like knowing how Respawn works, I have a feeling Respawn is going to nerf him a lot in this upcoming patch, and he's not going to be anything like he is right now, which is kind of sad, you know? It's kind of sad. Hopefully not, but that's my thoughts, right? So what do you guys think about Respawn nerfing Seer? And if you had to like provide, I would say, some kind of possible, you know, nerf or some tweaks to his kit, how would you go about nerfing Seer in Season 10? Back to this gameplay, guys. The gameplay is going to be heating up very soon. We have, what, 5 squads left, including me. My teammate is still in the game watching me play, and I'm just trying to, get some kills and get this dub for my teammate. Now, because I'm playing as a solo player right here, guys, obviously I know this. I'm kind of accustomed because most of my teammates die off drop anyway, but back to the point of this video. Because I'm playing as a solo player and I have Seer, my whole goal right here is just to be very strategic, be very sneaky, and know where the enemies are all the time. I use my ult here. Obviously nobody is moving because they know my ult is down. So I think I'm going to scan, I'm going to scan them real quick and see if this person is still down. Yes, he's still down, so I'm going to push the guy on top now. Thank God my shots were on target right here because I could have lost that gunfight very easily if Valk hit her shots. So we won that gunfight. I have loot. Now there's 4 teams left. I'm about 3 teams left now actually. I'm still a solo player. And right here, guys, let's take a look at this engagement right here because I almost died here as well, right? So let's take a look. There's a team literally on high ground just watching me heal up. And honestly, they should have pushed me right here because if they pushed me together, they had a Seer. I think they had a Valkyrie too, and or a Valkyrie or a Pathfinder, right? They had good legends basically, and if they pushed me here, I would have been dead because it's just me against 2, of course, and I'm kind of pinched by the ring as well. So they should have pinched me here. They were burning me as well. There was no reason for me to survive. Obviously, I did survive, but let's take a look at how I survived, right? This is why Seer is so good. You always have information on the enemies and you always know where the enemies are going to be. So I place my heat shield down. It's ring 4, so it's doing a good amount of damage. I place my second heat shield down. And my goal, as I said, is just to stay alive and be strategic right here, right? So I know there's 2 enemies left. There's 2 full teams left. It's duos. So 2 teams of 2. There's one to my right. I assume the second team is to my left. I might scan or try to see them very soon. Let's see. I think I hear their footsteps right now. So I'm trying to see if they're going to come to kill me or go to cover, right? So there we go. I saw them. I'm trying to get closer and closer to the fight, but not put myself in the gunfights because the whole point of me trying to play this game right now is to be close as possible to the 2 teams left without being, too out there so they could just gang up on me and kill me. I want these 2 teams alive to fight. And my goal is just to be a Seer main and just scan and just always know where everyone is. As you guys can see, that's what I'm doing right now. There's a team to my left and there's a team right in front of me. My goal is just to be on the outskirts waiting to just kind of third party right now because obviously my teammate is dead. So I have to third party if I want to win this. So I'm playing very slow. I'm playing very safe. If I had Horizon or something or Wraith, I might have been a little bit more aggressive. But I didn't, so I'm playing a little bit more strategic and defensive, right? I see an open beam, I take it, I do a little bit of damage. Hopefully the enemy team is going to push off of this. I think they kind of do. And I spot this random crackhead, this Pathfinder, who's a crackhead, of course, because he pushes into me. And I know he's weak. The reason I know he's weak is because he didn't shoot me. He kind of ran away when he saw me, which in my mind indicated that he was really weak. Because if you see a solo player hiding away in this little truck thing, I would kill them, but he just ran away, so I was like, yeah, he's weak for sure. So I killed him. I have a free shoe swap there if I want to use it, so I'm not going to take it as yet. I'm going to use my bot and leave that healthy shoe swap right there. I'm going to bait that Valk, who obviously took the bait. And I can see them too because my ult is down. Guys, this is how you play Seer. Or when you're trying to fight in a situation like this, when it's a 1v2 or 1v3 even, having a Seer out down is going to make or break you because you're going to know exactly where everyone is. I'm trying to see if the enemy is getting revived. He's not getting revived. So my goal right now is just to kill the last guy, not let him get revived, and win this game. I think I cracked him there. I know he's 1 shot or close to being 1 shot, but I almost sold right there, guys. Honestly, I could have died right there if I got stuck in the storm, but we survived. And I know that this last guy, I think he's a Seer main as well, is really, really weak. I'm going to try and pop a bot. Hopefully I get the bot off. I think I do. Nice. And now it's just to win the game. So let's see how I do it, right? I hear him jump down. Some final few shots and we win, guys. We win. This obviously was a really fun game for me to play. And it just shows how effective Seer could be in Season 10. It just shows his insane abilities and how good he is. So I think a nerf is necessary. But as I said, hopefully Respawn doesn't nerf him into oblivion. If you guys enjoyed, as always, drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in some more Apex. Till next time.